let me start by saying this, that sometimes we fail to understand a lot of things. Like, for instance, let me just say this thing openly. I know maybe a lot of people are going to fight me back and are going to say that maybe I'm against some of the things, but let me just be open and let me just be frank and say this. Why is it that sometimes we don't support people? And then if these people are trying maybe to do something for themselves, we are against it. Especially Kenya. I don't know whether it's in Kenya or everybody, but everywhere. But just generally, we really like people to do things the way we want, not the way they want. Like, for instance, if someone is planning to get married or to marry, you are the person who is going to direct this person on who to marry, on who to marry her, without understanding that the marriage is in between this person and the person that is getting into marriage with. Like, for instance, you're trying to do a wedding, and then all of a sudden maybe people are telling you that that marriage that you're getting yourself into is a mess. You should not get married to that kind of person, that person is not your level, you are better than that. And this ends up maybe corrupting someone's mind. If at all maybe the person that is being told these things was not psychologically or mentally prepared, his or her mind is going to change, and maybe he starts asking, even doubting the partner that he wants to get married to. Like, okay, why are these people telling me this thing? What is wrong with this person? So that especially that one happens if at all the person that you want to get married to, you personally, you're not even psychologically well prepared. One thing I know for sure is that in life, if you want to do something, you should always go with your instincts, because it is only your instincts that can help you make the right decisions. You don't need to listen to what people say. You don't even need to get other people's opinions, because okay, people's opinions are good, but after following their opinions, the same people will start talking negatively about the outcome. If the results are negative, these people will talk, yet they're the people who have made you to make that choice. If the result is positive, the same people will start appreciating. So people will always talk. One thing I know for sure is that people will always talk. They will always talk. They will say whatever they want to say, whenever they want to say it, how they want to say it. They'll just throw it. So it's up to you now to find ways whether you'll care what they say or you'll not care. That is up to you. Now, I brought this scenario. I brought that story because all along I've been listening. I've been following a lot of posts that people do, especially concerning Raila Amolo Odinga's bid to become the chairman of African Union. And this thing has been coming mostly in Kenya. A lot of people have been calling Raila Odinga a betrayer. I want to put this straight, that I'm not supporting any politician. I'm not into any politician. I'm not supporting Raila Odinga. I'm not supporting William Ruto. I'm not supporting anybody. My work here always is to tell you the truth, what is happening. So let nobody judge me that maybe I'm against Raila Odinga, maybe I'm against Kikuyu, maybe I'm against William Ruto. No, I'm not against anybody. My work is here. I'm like a soldier. A soldier is not normally allowed to have any political party. That is it. So my work here is normally to tell you what is happening. So me bringing this issue of Raila Odinga, I know some people will say that maybe I'm trying to defend Raila Odinga. I'm not trying to defend Raila Odinga. I just want to bring that scenario so that we can understand what is really happening. Now, a lot of people have been seeing a lot of people since Raila Odinga said that he's going to become the chairman of African Union, and even tried to get the support from the government. And we all know the scenario, what happened up to the point that now the government decided that it's going to support Raila Odinga. A lot of people have been commenting. People saying that let Raila Amolo Odinga should fail. People are calling him a con man. Some people are calling him that he's a betrayer. Some people are calling him Mganga. A lot of different sorts of names. Some people have been saying that Raila Amolo Odinga should fail the position, the AUC seat, because he's a betrayer. He betrayed the Gen Zs. He made the Gen Zs die. The blood of the Gen Zs are on his hands. But I want to ask this question. How many lives have Raila saved? Let us just look at it generally. How many lives have Raila saved? Like, how many things have Raila done to this country? that one simple mistake, now we blame, we take it like Raila Odinga has done a lot of things. I want us to take a look at the constitution that we have right now. The constitution that is allowing us to talk freely. Who brought that constitution? Who made sure that we have got the constitution? The devolution. Who made sure that we have the devolution? Now, when Raila Odinga was being mistreated by Moi, we were, some of us were not yet born. The Gen Zs were not yet born. Right now, they're the ones that are blaming Raila Odinga. People, they're saying that Raila Odinga made Kenyans lose their lives. Okay, I have a question to ask concerning the Gen Z's demonstration. So during the time that the demonstration was going on, I remember there are some people who told Raila Odinga that he should keep off, he should keep quiet, let them do all these things by themselves. And then all of a sudden, Raila kept quiet. People died. A lot of people died, by the way. A lot of people were shot by the police. By that time, Raila Odinga was still quiet. He had not spoken by that time. So after during the parliament break, the breaking into parliament, Raila Odinga had not yet spoken. So by that time, a lot of people had been killed. Now I have a question to ask. People have been blaming Raila Odinga, that Raila Odinga is the one that made these kids to lose their lives. Did Raila Odinga say that police should shoot these people? You know, in as much as maybe we've been looking at it that Raila Odinga is a betrayer, I want us to look at it in a different way. That let us not focus ourselves on blaming Raila Odinga. Even those who are saying that Raila Odinga should lose the AU seat position, and even they are even saying that they're supporting the Djibouti guy. I have a question to ask you. Do you have votes? Are you the one that is going to vote for the AUC? Okay, that position is the vote is only allowed for the president. Are you a president? Do you have any power? Do you even have any influence that you can use to prevent Raila Odinga from not being elected? Maybe if at all, maybe he's going to be elected to qualify. And also I want us to understand this, that a win for Raila Odinga to become the chairman of African Union is a win for Kenyans. Just like a win for Donald Trump to be re-elected again as the president of the United States of America is a win for the whole of US. It's not only a win for Donald Trump. A lot of people knew that Donald Trump will make a lot of changes in America. That is why they voted him in. So even in Africa, some president knows very well that Raila Odinga is capable of bringing a lot of changes in Africa. That is why they're trying to support Raila Odinga. So which influence do we have? Like, for instance, let me ask this question. I want to take a look. I want to take a look at the example with Barack Obama. Barack Obama was a former, I think, the 44th president of the United States of America. He had got power. He was campaigning for Kamala Harris. So the power that Obama had, did it prevent the people from not voting for Donald Trump and voting for Kamala? Obama had powers, but the powers that he had, being that he had been the president, at least he had a say. But they say that he could not even allow the people to vote for Kamala instead of Donald Trump. So we Kenyans, we don't have any powers. We cannot even speak on. Okay, if at all, maybe we are given the platform to talk, to say reasons why now we don't want Raila Odinga to be elected as the chairman of African Union. What will we say? What will we say? Like, okay, you don't want Raila Odinga to become the chairman of African Union. Can you narrate for us reasons to why you don't want Raila Odinga to become the chairman of African Union? You know, I've seen that thing trending, and I've never thought of talking about it, but today I thought that let me just talk about this. Let us just know the truth. The truth is that however much maybe we'll be blaming Raila Odinga, we cannot change what had happened. We cannot change. Okay, he's a betrayer, he's a con man, all those sorts of names cannot change anything. People died, but he's not the cause of all these things. It is not. When Raila was in prison and the mother was buried while he's in prison, nobody even told Raila Odinga sorry. The problem is that we don't focus on the positive things that someone has done. We only focus on one simple mistake, and that is why human beings are very much difficult people. You can do 1,000 things. You can do 999 good things for a human being, and then one simple mistake, just one Just one simple mistake, just one mistake that you didn't, maybe perhaps maybe you didn't even know that was a mistake, can cause a lot of problems. Can rub all, can make all the good things that we've done in someone's life vanish. So let us not carry this in our carry this a burden that Raila Odinga did this, Raila Odinga did that Raila Odinga should not win the position of African Union chairmanship. Let us allow this old man to rest in peace. Let us just allow this old man to rest in peace. Let him enjoy the little time that he has. He is almost, I don't know whether he's 80 or. Let us just allow this guy, this old man to rest. Another story is about Maraga together with CG, that is Martha Koome. I don't know whether this issue, this response of Martha Koome comes after she had listened to the statement of Maraga. For those who listened to, there's a video that I did that Maraga was talking about corruption, and he was saying that if at all you want to maintain your dignity, then you should not allow yourself to be bribed, because the people that are bribing you, they'll get used to that. I want us to listen to this video of Maraga before I come back and show you what Martha Koome said today. Listen to this.
Told something is brought and you are told, can you sign here? You look at it, you know what that means, but you sign because you are getting your cut, isn't it? At times, some clients want you to lie for them. They just buy you. You know, that's what it means. They buy you to do what they want. As soon as you do that, they have no regard for you. You're so cheap before them, they have very little regard for you. But if you refuse and stand firm, and there is a time comes later when they want somebody honest to perform some job, they will be the first ones coming to look for you. They're the first ones coming to look for you. Sorry again to use another example. When I was in the High Court in 2005 in Mombasa, I made some orders which irritated some people. I restrained the coming in of sugar, worth more than 30 billion shillings. So these people, the owners were frantic. They wanted this sugar released immediately, so they went looking for a lawyer who is my friend. You know what they asked him? Tell that judge to quote his price. This lawyer knew me. He says that man has no price. He says no. There is no Kenyan who doesn't have a price. He says no, and in fact that lawyer was very annoyed. He didn't want to be involved in that kind of thing. What is your price?
Now, I don't know whether that video is the one that have made Martha Koome to reply by saying that nobody has ever tried to influence me because the Constitution does not allow us to be influenced by anybody or any authority.
Nobody has ever tried to influence me as a trial judge, as a judge of the appeal, as a Supreme Court judge, and as the president of the Supreme Court, because I cannot allow, the Constitution does not allow us to be influenced by anybody or any authority. So whoever would be attempting to influence me, I would quickly refer them to the Constitution, because it's written there in black and white.
Would you make it public?
But I'm making it public.
If somebody did try to...
I would.
Okay.
I would. And what I would do, like during trial, when I was a trial judge, because you'll be approached through maybe the church, through your merry-go-round women group, and they don't do it directly. What I did was to declare immediately that this is not a position where you can be approached. And if you did approach me, the thing I'll do is expose you, and I will also recuse myself from hearing the matter.
I don't know whether that is the reasons why Martha Koome decided to do this video. But of course we know, these guys are normally very funny. You can say something maybe to please us, that okay, you want us to listen to that, okay, we've listened to it. You know what is funny is that these politicians, these guys normally tell us, they only tell us what we need to hear. That is what they tell us. So Martha Koome maybe feels like, okay, what Kenyans need to hear is that let me tell them that I cannot be bribed. But of course, we all know, everybody knows that the problems that we have right now in this country, the cause of all these problems is Martha Koome. After all, guys, that is all for today. Let me also know what you think in the comment section. But just a reminder, please, if you're in for the first time, don't forget to take a minute, click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, and drop me a comment and tell me what you think and where you're watching this video from. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I have been your host, Boniface Awino. Bye-bye.